There you go, Fives. Put a link in there, mate, if you want to jump on. I'll send a few other links out, so I'll see if any of the other gentlemen of the community will jump on. Find out. So last night's show was a quite a fucking show. Went for some time, but for some reason it went 7 hours, but it only recorded 2 hours of it. So there's a guy outside the machete chopping down banana trees. So I don't really know why they've done that, which pretty much sucks because it was a long fucking show. Ended up with over. Let's have a look. Have a look at the stats. Can't believe we're talking for that long, to be honest with you. Have a look here. $952 views. But actually it did end up recording. Hold on. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. I think it was just buffing. But we got the whole eight hours there. So once it hits 8 hours, it cuts out by the looks of things. Sent Barry a link. Also sent Thunder a link. I'll put a link there in the description for you Fives if you want to jump on. Pass me a red horse, Joe. Okay, here it comes. Oh. Yeah, that was quite a show yesterday. Fuck it hell. I didn't even know it went for 7 hours. Talking about all sorts of shit. Fucking long show, I must say. Oh, pack of smokes. So who else we got in here? 2 watching. 1 thumbs up. Might be too fucking late to do a fucking live stream where you guys are. So where are you, Deadlist? 54? Whereabouts are you?
Hello, how is everybody?
Todd, what's going on?
It's just me and you, huh?
Yeah, I only just started up. I think Barry's still asleep. He went out last night.
Yeah, I know. He told me it was at El Gecko. I told him to send me some ass shots, but I guess he was ignoring me.
He tried to ring me in that live stream, and I said, I'm on a fucking live stream, mate. I can't talk. That went for fucking 8 hours, man.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that today.
Tried to ring me in that live stream, and I said, I'm on a fucking live stream, mate. I can't talk. That went for fucking 8 hours, man.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that today.
Someone has to turn off the speakers. Pause the video. King, you just got to pause your...
Yeah, I know. I noticed that today.
Pause the video.
What the hell's going on?
Oh, it's... you just got to pause his... I'll just mute him for a second. So what you got to do, King, I've just muted you for a second. What you got to do is pause the actual YouTube video and then just listen to it on Hangouts with a pair of headphones. So let's see if he's done that.
What's that?
I was just telling King Just going to pause the YouTube video and just listen to it on Hangouts instead of getting feedback. I think he's fixed it now.
What's that? I was just telling King. Just going to pause the YouTube video.
Yes, he hasn't done it. Yeah, so it went for 8 hours, and it cuts out after 8 hours, Todd.
Does it?
Yeah, yeah, that's why I booted everyone off. So it'll go for 8 hours, and then that's it. That's as long as you can go for. It's not bad effort. Fuck, I didn't even know it went for 8 hours. And what happened was when people said, "Oh, it only recorded for 2 hours off it," it didn't. It actually recorded the 8 hours. The thing is, it was still buffing and uploading itself to the system. It takes a while
Yeah.
because it went so long. Mm.
Well, if you know, it was a pretty good panel. You know, everybody seemed to be getting along okay. You know, there was that one small little picture window of animosity, but other than that, it went good.
What time is it there, Todd?
It's 9:30 at night.
All right. Did you take the day off today?
Yeah, I took a sick day.
Yeah, you were
I
saying
just
that.
got hit. I just got hit up for rent money from my girl in the Philippines in Makati.
All right. How much is that?
Oh fuck, dude! I'll have. I'm going to send her $500.
Ooh, 20,000 pesos, 23,000, and more. 25,000, I think.
25,000 pesos.
Mm. Hi, Vitrix. Brian Cameron, he always smashes the like button. That's fantastic. King New Jersey just trying. I know, King, sometimes it's a bit confusing at first, but what you need to do is pause the actual YouTube video and put some headphones in and actually go through the Google Hangouts. That's what stops the feedback. Don't worry. People get it wrong all the time. Okay, you ever notice any viewers like in the chat? Is that what you mean, Vitrix? If that's what you mean, of course I notice you guys. I do. It's just that I'm trying to talk at the same. I'm not good at multitasking, so I tried to read the chat sometimes and try to talk at the same time. Yeah, well, that's all right, Todd. That'll pay for a rent and food for the whole bloody month. 500.
Well, the thing of it is sometimes I get a little frustrated with her because I try to talk to her about money, and I don't think they have the concept of budget. And
I don't.
because I send her $500 a month living expense money, and now I don't care to pay her rent, but I told her I said I'm not going to pay your rent and send you 500 a month. I said, you need to get money from those other girls that's going to live in this apartment that I'm paying for, and you need to budget that money out. You need to keep so much money back for rent the following month, and you need to put aside living expense money on a daily basis.
Yeah, electricity and all that sort of stuff. How much is the
Yeah.
apartment
Well,
per month?
I think it's what the hell did she 18,000.
Yeah, well, friends should be thrown into as well if they're living there.
Well, exactly. That's what I'm trying to explain to her, and she says she has the concept. So we'll see.
If they don't get the concept, mate, you just turn the money tap off.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm not going to be their fucking doormat. I told her, I said, either you get this right or you don't. It's up to you, you know? And I told her, I said, you don't need to be going out and eating all the time. And I mean, because when she goes out to eat, she don't go to fucking Jollibee, dude. She goes and has a meal, which I don't really care. But if you run out of money, you run out of money.
That's the thing, they can eat very cheap there. Even if they go shopping and buy some meat and some vegetables and cook. Fuck, very
Yeah.
cheap.
You're exactly right. They have a full apartment. It's got a kitchen. It's got a kitchenette and everything, and I believe it's got a refrigerator. It's got everything in it, you know. And I'm like, you need to go and buy some food. but she has like 4 or 5 other girls that live with her. So I don't know how that all fucking works out. I couldn't deal with that many people.
Yeah, well, Vitrix says they don't have any concept of money. You need to keep them on a tight leash. Keep them slim, I reckon. The girl that
Yeah,
I maybe on the way to, I give it 200. That's 200 US. It's 10,000 a month, man. There's people working at Jollibee all month earn 5,000 pesos. She's sitting at home 6 months pregnant, not working and getting 10,000. That's fucking more than enough. Plus, I bought him a brand new fridge as well. You know.
sure. Well, like I told her one time, and she got mad at me, but I said, I make good money and everything, but I don't blow all my money. I have bills and expenses, and I have to account for that. And I said, you need to learn how to account for your bills and your expenses. And I told her, I said, I send you $500 a month. That's more money than your dad makes a month, for Christ's sake.
Mm. Oh yeah.
That's more money than a lot of people over there make a month.
Exactly. Yeah. Fucking hell. The thing is, they got the mindset where they live day by day. They don't think of budget for a month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they've all got that mindset because they all of them have got it. I found
Yeah, I
it. That,
noticed that. I noticed that. That's totally how they function. They
mm,
don't think long term. They think day by day.
yeah. So that's not a good way of thinking. You got to plan shit out for the month. You go, all right, put this aside for this. This is how much electric bill is. This is how much I get for food, and the rest is left over as a bit of play money. You know what I mean? No, they don't do that. You give them fucking 100,000, mate. They'll fucking spend it in a fucking month. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. And she's got a little girl. I mean, and I don't like I told her. I said, give your mom so much money for your girl's expenses for the month, and then you should have at least $400 left. That's if you
Todd,
give your mom.
Todd,
Uh,
lefty all around has a question for you. He says, "Have you met personally yet, Todd?" May he
what's
ask
that?
if you have you met her. Lefty all around wants to know, have you met her personally? This girl.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't be sending money otherwise.
Hi guys.
How you going?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, good mate. Mouthful of hot dog.
What time is it there?
Is it nearly 1 o'clock?
Having the old lunch, are you? The old hot dog.
Yeah. Home.
So go ahead. I'm sorry.
So go
So
ahead.
you know,
Go ahead.
we'll see what she does. I'm going to cut her off if she don't do the right thing with it.
Yeah, well, it's ample enough money, man. It's plenty of money.
Hey guys.
And Larry's in the house. How you going, Larry?
Yeah, I was just listening. A head nurse at a hospital only makes about 400 US dollars a month.
Can't hear you there properly, Larry. Is it raining there or something?
How about now? You hear me?
Yeah, that's a bit better. How you going, Andrew B? Yeah, what
Hey
we were
Jay,
saying.
hey guys. It's
Hey, how you
James.
going? What's up?
What up, what up?
All right, we got everyone in here today, except Barry. He
Yeah,
went out.
can you hear me now, Jay? Hey,
Yeah,
can you
yeah,
hear
we can
me?
hear you. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Okay, yeah, I stood over here in the PI, a head nurse, over 12 other nurses, the head of a floor. He makes about equivalent to like 400 US dollars a month.
A nurse? Did you say?
I said a head nurse.
All right, yep, the head nurse, yep.
My God, that's all they make. My mom was a head nurse at Riverside Methodist Hospital in Columbus. She made bank.
Yeah, doctors
Yeah,
don't
my
even make
wife
that much
talked
here.
to one, man.
That's not so
I
bad for
think,
like the Philippines.
yeah, it doesn't sound like it's too bad, but I just sometimes I wonder, holy shit, we could not live off of that.
Yeah, I mean, these folks are living off rice and pancit canton. That's how they're living off most of the time. Yeah, and like
Yeah,
veggies,
yep,
veggies here and there.
yep. I don't know how they do it. The thing is, though, that's why most of them all live together at home in the one big family, or not a big family house, but they're all together because they just can't simply afford to rent a half decent apartment, run air conditioning and all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? Ah, sometimes my electricity bill is more than what the average person makes here a month. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you know,
I think the average rent for like a Filipino that they would pay for like, I'd say like a 2 room, like, and but these rooms are like hella small, they're like little cubicles, and like a little living room. I think it's like 13,000 a month, and then but you have like you have at least like, I don't know, like 15 people
Yeah,
squeezed in there,
yeah. See that.
Yeah, and then
I can see I
they
can
have
see
like,
living in a
yeah, go
I
ahead.
can see living in a house with 15 people if it's a big house. My God, man, but 15 people living in a small room, I was like, there's just no way, man.
Too crowded for D. I like
Yeah,
private.
way too fucking crowded. I mean, I got a whole house to myself.
Yeah,
You know, I like to sometimes be alone, and send the girls home and just be alone and chill out myself
like
sometimes.
how many like in percentage do you like to
No.
spend on yourself in your home, like 50-50, or
Sorry,
What's
what was
that?
that? James can't hear
like
you properly.
what's the percentage that you like to spend home alone, to yourself, and what's the percentage you like, to have some company with like a girl or two or whatever, like,
Eight. I like 80% of my time alone, man.
really.
Hell yeah, I do.
Yeah, I don't mind a little
uh,
bit of quiet time by myself and stuff. Sometimes you
I
got to get
spent
around.
I spent years living with a bunch of dudes, man, in the Marines and college and stuff like that. Once you start to get older, I mean, for me, I like my alone time. I don't want to live with no one no more. I
I
just
guess I
want,
guess it's more like a
I want my alone
it's more
time.
like a Western like mentality, or Western style of living. Most Westerners, they're fine, with just themselves, and but like Filipinos, like shit, like like they're alone for like one day, shit, they can't do it, man. They either have to like call their brother, sister, family member, just so they could have somebody to talk to.
Well,
Yeah,
see,
you got Mike
my
Jones wants
sister
to come
and
on, so I'll put a link in the description.
my brother, they are, they all have families and kids and stuff. I'm the only one. There's three of us. I'm the only one that never had kids, and I'm totally cool with that. You know.
Not
Uh,
yet, Todd. Not yet. You haven't had kids.
Well, I take that back. I might have a kid or two running around somewhere.
uh,
Afternoon, all. Morning.
Good afternoon. How
Morning.
are you?
How's the number one channel going?
Fantastic. That 8-hour live stream yesterday. Fuck
Yeah,
me.
fucking, they're getting to be marathons. These streams, I tell you.
Yeah.
I noticed another channel was trying to take the glory for yesterday's shitstorm.
Which part?
The Larry part. They're saying that they're going to have the exclusive.
Exclusive.
They're late. We got the exclusive yesterday. What I think.
Yeah, well,
No more drama, please. Focus, man. I'm tired of that shit, man.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, where's Focus? Boot him. Fuck, he talks too much. He can't get a word in. Him and Ren,
I don't-
they're both the
I
fucking
I
same.
don't think he ever takes a breath, man.
Yeah. He's got a powerful voice, though, eh? It's sort of like you try and interrupt and you can't get in there. You basically got to scream to get a word in. What you do, Jay, the secret is, mate, you should, when they log on, you should alter their mic levels.
Yeah, I know I can do that.
Yeah. So you
Turn it right
turn,
down, you reckon?
yeah. So you turn his down, you turn mine full bore. So what's up, guys? What we all talking about today? More drama, or is it normal
Oh,
conversation?
I just thought I'd just fire up the live stream. I was sitting there and I might as well get it up and go. It's that time of day. I sent Barry a link. Barry's the only one that's not on here. Barry went out last night, so
Oh, yep.
Oh,
probably going to speak to him in the afternoon.
he went to Geckos, right? That's where he said he was going last night.
Yeah, he went to Gecko's last night. Yeah, he went to go catch up with a buddy of ours.
Did he come back with? Did he come back with somebody, or he just came back home alone?
Well, no. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen him since he left yesterday.
Don't check his bed.
I'm not even going to go over there. I can hear the aircon going, so if the aircon's going, that means he's asleep. Yeah. So who knows what he got up to last night? I'm sure he'll let us know if he jumps on.
So, if I'm correct, if I'm mistaken, he lives like next door to you, right?
Yeah, right next door.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I could have sworn I heard that. So yeah, I did.
Yeah, I actually hooked him up that unit through Matt Wilkie.
Well, I've got to go and pay some bills. I've got to pay the Sky bill, and I've got to pay telecom.
You got telecom there?
Yeah. Fuck it. These are $200 fucking dollars to telecom, 250. Sorry, 54 to Sky. I've got crap here. Apart from the utilities in the Philippines, I've got to cover. I've got to cover the crap here too.
Man, I'll be getting that Sky cut off, man. I got mine cut off here. I was fucking paying for it. I was never watching it. I fucking one of the girlfriends in that, so she would watch TV. But
What's Sky like?
Well, it's the same as probably Sky that you get over there. It's just it's 50 channels of crap, really.
I had 200 here.
Yeah. I knew
half of them I couldn't understand.
Oh, you got the boiling?
They got you on the premium package.
Yeah, you got all the fucking channels, eh?
Hey James, I checked out that chick, man, in a police aid.
Oh, she's nice, huh?
Not bad.
You know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if those boobs are real. Or they're just or she's just using a push-up bra.
Oh, they're real.
You think so?
What?
Yeah.
You're going into the checking out business now, Jay.
Yeah, well, I've got to check them out first for the boys before they come over. I'll take them for a run to make sure they're all right. We exchange photos every now and then, me and James, just exchange some photos and see what we think about each one. Fun and games.
It's all fun and games, shit. I'm just being a nice guy. I mean, if I see a nice piece of ass, I mean, since Jay's already there, he might as well just take it down, And then if she has friends,
generous.
If she has friends, and just don't fuck with them, just pass them over here, when I get there. Hey, it's a win-win, It's a win-win.
Well, good. In New Jersey, he's looking for an apartment. He's going to be in Cebu for 3 or 4 months. Can you help me out? Face like you, just send me a message on Facebook, man.
How much is Bama's paying for rent right there?
Same as me.
In dollars, how much is that?
I think it's 120 US. I think maybe. Yeah, 120
Jesus,
US.
you guys got a fucking sweet deal.
Wow, that's a bargain, man. No wonder you're there right now. Shit.
Well, I like it. I've done the condos before in the city and all that sort of stuff, and you know, I've done all different sorts of apartments. I like it because it's out in the suburbs. We call it in Australia suburbs. Here, I don't know what they call it, provinces or whatever, but it's only 20 minutes out of the city. It's good for me. I like it. It's
My
not good for me
mortgage
being in
fee
the
is
city.
$1,400 a month.
Shit, that's quite high. Oh, hang on. What's that about? Two? Yeah, no, that's high. That's high. Yeah. Right, you're probably in $1 million palace there, Todd.
But yeah, Jay, this girl, she's always going to Ayala Mall, so I'm guessing. I mean, I would assume, she's meeting like other foreigners there.
Well, you know how you tell? Because I had a look at the photos. This is how you tell when they got a photo of themselves in a hotel room, a nice hotel room. You know when they got the photos of them? That's when you know they've
Yeah, that makes sense.
Totally. And people say, "Oh no, that's not true." Well, mate, they're not paying fucking 5,000-6,000 pesos for a fucking hotel room. I'm telling you that right now. They're not.
Yeah.
So when you see them photos from the hotel rooms and shit, nice hotel rooms, guess who's taking the fucking photo?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Fuck, you're a hard man, Jay.
Yeah,
it's the truth, man.
That's 100% true.
I know
Yeah.
it's 100%, but I'm just cracking up while you say it.
And it's amazing. It's amazing these
You know
dudes
what?
that don't get that concept.
Yeah, you know what's going to happen now? All these dudes listening to us are going to be checking their missus's photos. Hey, she's in a hotel.
Who were you with there?
She's in the Hyatt.
Oh, I was with my friends. Yeah, sure you was. Yeah.
Hey, Jay,
she's in the bathroom cleaning up from just getting fucking boom, taking fucking pictures of these dudes think she's just coming out of the
do you
hole.
mind if other foreigners have taken down that girl before? You don't care.
Oh, look, I'll fuck her, but I probably won't go out or anything like that. Actually, I don't go out with anyone, so it doesn't matter to me. But another one you can tell is when they're at a resort, sitting on them banana chairs and stuff, and they're a nice fucking pool. That's another fucking giveaway right there, because who took the fucking photo? Fucking fine. Tell you that right now.
Yeah. Also, you can't forget when they have like a nice fucking feast at a nice restaurant.
Yeah, at a nice restaurant.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's another fucking dead giveaway.
Yep.
Especially when there's a photo of just them and there's none of their friends around.
Exactly.
It's just them.
Exactly. Yep. You already know, Jay.
Because I've already taken them out and I've already taken the hotels. I've already done it all. And guess what? I took them fucking photos too for them. There you go, love. Put that up on your Facebook. I know.
Yeah, but hey, be careful with this girl though, because like she's always asking me for money, and then when
that's a good sign.
She ignores me. Like I'm just like, bitch, like fuck you. Like I'm trying to get to know you, but she doesn't even want to like talk about herself. Like,
well, there's one photo there that she's at Tonio's, which is just up the road here, because I've been there too as well. She's there with her friend.
A what house?
Tonio's. It's like a restaurant bar,
right?
bands and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, Planet Cebu.
No, I've been there too as well, and there's also a photo there. It looks like she's at Tonio's, which is another place. It's about 5 minutes up the road from me.
One of her pictures in Planet Cebu. That's actually how I learned about Planet Cebu.
Well, I've been there quite a few times. It's a good place, Planet Cebu. That's just up the road too.
You actually got a lot.
I'll tell you what, they got a nice fucking strip club just down the road from that too as well. I'll take you there and get you.
Yeah, we're going to check that place out. I want to see this strip club.
It's the dirtiest strip club you ever fucking see, boys. I'll tell you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ripped leather couches. You
walk in and you can just smell the ass.
Yeah, pissing in a fucking hole in the ground in the fucking CR. This place is fucking dirty, and the women there are even dirtier.
Come on.
Hey, I got a question for Todd.
Shoot.
Hey, Todd.
What's up, man?
Whereabouts you in North Dakota?
Dickinson.
Oh, you're in Dickens? Okay. One of my best friends, he works out at Dickinson, out of Solar Bees.
Yeah, I know where that's at. I pass it every day. It's just
it's north of 90 there. or north of, what is
Well,
it, 94?
it's
They're
north
on the
of
left.
Dickinson. No, it's on 22. It's north of Dickinson. It's just
Yeah.
south of ConocoPhillips where I work.
Yeah. Yeah, my buddy's been working for them for, I don't know, about 3-4 years now.
Yeah, how do you like it?
Oh, he likes, he's making good money, but he doesn't have a life, really. You know, he's on the road nonstop. They travel all around the country. So
Yeah, I
he
heard
just,
that about them. They travel around doing like repairs and stuff.
it's for water, like, they have like mixers and shit. They put in like lakes and a lot of water towers and stuff
Yeah, I
like
used
that.
to
It's for
drive
like
by
kind
there.
of,
I drive by there every day, and I didn't know what they did exactly.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They got a website you can look and kind of get a little idea what they do, but you still go to the website and read it, and you're still like, so what the fuck do they do? It's kind of weird, but they make like, it's these mixers and they put in water, a lot of water towers, different water sources, and it's to kind of clean the water. It makes the water cleaner and whatever, more pure water, I guess.
I just thought they did like solar panels and stuff. I wasn't really sure what the hell.
Yeah. Solar Bee is their line that runs off of solar panels, and then they have Grid Bee. Grid Bee, you know, runs off like, you know, straight power. But yeah, I went up there for an interview not long after he started, and you know, he gave a good word for me. I drove up there to Dickinson. I stayed at, shit, I forget the hotel I stayed at right there off 94. I'd have to look it up. But I went and had the interview, and they said, yeah, you're hired as long as everything passes, but yeah, you can't have DUI or nothing. And yeah.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
have a DUI.
Yeah, so it didn't really, well, I told them about one. The other one I thought was not on there no more, but yeah, they found it. They said, whatever's on there, we're going to see everything. The deal we use, you'll see everything.
What do you mean?
What's that?
It was within a certain amount of time, or what are you talking about? The background check you're talking about?
Yeah, and I thought one of the DUI, I wasn't even 18 yet. My first DUI, I was
Oh.
17. So I thought, fuck, they're not going to see that. Well, fuck,
Hey,
they fucking saw it.
did they make it go to the morgue?
What's that?
Did they make it go to the morgue? Because when you're a teen and you get a DUI, like right here in LA, they have a program where they send you to the morgue, and they show you like dead bodies, and they're like, hey,
Oh, no.
if you keep drinking and driving, you're gonna end up like this guy one day.
No, they didn't do that.
Yeah, I think they went a little overboard with the background checks on people in America. I mean, they want to know when you shit last just to get a job over here anymore.
Yeah, and it's like, come on, man, that's fucking 15 years ago or more. You know, come on, man.
I think that's kind of lame. They're holding that against you, and that was that long ago. You know, I mean,
they wanted to hire me. They liked me, and my buddy gave a good word for me, and they love him. But it's not on them. It's their insurance company, and they got super cheap insurance through this place because they'll only hire people with nobody with a record.
Stellar record and shit, right?
yeah, the insurance companies are ruining everything in America. I mean, and then do it from behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Let me look up that fucking hotel I stayed. What the hell?
This truck company that I'm in right now, it's like a mom and pop truck company, and I try to join like better company that give me like benefits and 401k and shit, and like the majority of them, they were like, no, we can't hire you because you have a DUI back in 2011, and it needs at least to be 10 years before we even consider you. Just like, fuck.
That's fucking bullshit.
Right? Yeah, so
Well,
right now I'm at a mom and pop's.
It's tough, man. If especially if you're driving something, man. If you got anything on your driving record, You know,
Yeah,
they'll use
that's all.
kick you to the curb. It doesn't
Some
matter,
some
you know.
That's all they're doing. They're driving across the country for a month at a time. Each time they go on for a month, and then you can take some time off if you want, or you can do a quick turn and you're back out for another month as soon as you get back to Dickinson.
damn.
Sometimes if you're an older guy and you know you've been in some trouble in your past, you know, but you got a lot of experience and stuff, they'll overlook it. It
The
depends on
age.
what it depends on what they need as far as your experience and stuff like that. They'll overlook some shit like that.
Not this place. They told me straight up. They says we want you, but the insurance won't allow it, and they have to know who's driving their shit.
Yeah,
And they're
that's
driving
why.
their
That's why
nonstop
I.
driving all across the country.
That's why I try to. Man, if I even have a couple beers, man, I try not to even get in the truck and drive because I just get paranoid about it. You know.
It ain't working.
Not me. I had one before work day. Joke. Or is it? I don't know.
Well, they drug
That's for
test
you.
you guys too as well. I'd take it because in Australia that's what they do. They drug test you and stuff.
They
Oh,
they
you go
they drug
test the
they,
hell out of it.
they drug test you when you're in an accident, when you're like in a major accident. They like cuff your ass and take your ass to fucking the hospital and they like blood test you. Yeah, man.
Well,
And
we have to take we
and
have to
bigger
take
bigger
breathalyzers
companies
too.
Todd.
Yeah.
Yeah, that when I was up there for that interview, a few years back, it was at Astoria,
Oh yeah. Yeah. That used to
right
be
there off the freeway or
that
interstate.
used to be a grocery store.
Really, it was a pretty nice hotel. Or I mean, I don't know, it was okay.
I'll be back, guys.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah,
I stayed
I
there.
was just up there for a few days. I got there, and then the next day, the interview, and then the day after, I went down to that Roosevelt State Park, National Park.
Oh, Medora.
Yeah, down in Medora. Yeah, but Roosevelt National Park. That was pretty neat. I drove through that. I had fucking buffaloes right up to my Jeep, and
Sure. Yeah.
that was pretty neat.
Yep.
There's
So
all kinds of
did
animals.
you
Yeah.
drive around and see all the oil wells and everything? They're pretty much everywhere, man.
Well, just driving down, I didn't go anywhere beside. I went to Dickinson, and then I went down to Medora. But on the way to Medora, right on the side of the freeway, an interstate there, there's freaking, they're pumping.
Yeah. Yeah. We're balls to the wall up here right now again.
It's back on, eh?
Yeah, it's not bad, man. We're making money.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I know it got pretty slow for a while.
Yeah, it gets lean at times, man, and they fucking cut you down and you can't make as much money, but we're doing pretty good right now. I can't complain.
So you live in a house in Dickinson?
Yeah, I bought a house here.
Oh, okay. And then I guess you're working northwest of Dickinson on a rig?
No, I don't work on a rig. I'm project lead. I just go out and oversee stuff like tank battery builds, pumping unit builds, just whatever they're building. I sit in a pickup all day, man. I just drive around.
Todd offered me a job. He said all I got to do is drive around with him for 6 months just to learn. Isn't that right, Todd?
What's that?
You offered me a job there, mate. I just got to drive around with you for 6 months in the truck
Yeah.
just to learn
You're
everything.
You're asking to be driving around still, man. You'll be out of the truck working.
We're gonna have to drive around for a while. No boots, no nothing, just thongs and a singlet, just to learn what you do.
Yeah, and a pair of fucking flip flops.
No shirt on.
Yeah. They'll be like, who the fuck is this guy?
No safety gear, no high vis.
Fuck, man. You'd have to stay in the fucking pickup. They wouldn't even let me on location. They're like, are you serious?
No, it's the same in Australia. You got to have all your gear.
Yeah.
Back in the day, man, I remember you used to be able to take off your shirt when you're hot, man, when you're working. You can't do that anymore, man. You can get fired for that shit.
With the oil field, man. Back in the day, fuck, the oil field was nuts, dude. I mean, it's nothing like that it is now. They got all these regulations and everything, but back in the day, the oil field was crazy. Drugs and alcohol. It was, that's why they call us oil field trash. Is because everybody was fucking fucked up.
Those days are long gone.
Oh Jesus! You can't even have a spent shell casing in your fucking truck, man. They'll fire you over that. And I was driving around. It was about 3 years ago, and I was driving around, and I was out shooting my AR-15, and I didn't realize it, but I had like 4 or 5 spent shell casings in the back up under the fucking seats, and I didn't even know they was there. And I'm glad the safety guy didn't check my truck because my ass would have been fired.
How long you been out there, Todd?
It's just over 8 years now.
Oh, okay. So you were there. Were you always in Dickinson, or were you ever to the north?
No, we go all over the place, man. I'm in Dickinson. We go way up to Williston and all over the place, up by the Canadian border sometimes.
You know Ray?
Yeah, we go up to Ray, Keene,
What is that
all
on
those places,
2?
Watford City.
Yeah, Waterford. And that, yeah. So you ever been to was it Heartbreakers?
Heartbreakers. What's that?
That was a strip club in Williston, but I think it might have got closed down.
Oh yeah, I was at that place one time. Yeah, it got closed down, dude.
I think when the boom was going at its fullest, everyone, their mom was going there and getting in fights, and there was some stabbings and shootings, and
yeah,
all hell was
there was a couple guys that got killed and shit, so they shut it down.
Oh yeah, I couldn't believe. I mean, that little shit. I feel bad for the people that lived there for these 60-year-old, 70-year-old, 80-year-old people that lived there all their life. Then all of a sudden, all these fucking gangsters from all over the fucking country showing up to make $100,000 a year. I felt bad for those people.
Yeah, it was pretty wild, man. It was pretty fucking wild.
Yeah, the police couldn't keep up with it or nothing.
Oh no, these little town police forces, when the boom started, they had no idea what the fuck to do.
It was a wild west.
Get more guys in there.
What's that?
They would have had to get reinforcements, get some more fucking police officers in there.
Oh yeah, they did hire a bunch of them.
Get an influx of men that come into town for work. So you gotta have 2 guys just running around this little town. You need, all right, we're gonna have to hire another fucking 10 guys.
But they didn't have enough money to pay them, I don't think, at first.
Well, the thing of it is they didn't need him at first, but then things started getting out of control. So the police force has all gotten bigger everywhere now. Hell, they built a new
jail.
No, not a jail. They built a new police station and everything now. So everything's come full circle. But it was the Wild West up in this fucker when the boom first started.
Yeah.
There was more money than ass here.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember there's a documentary I watched back when that was going on. All these high-end escorts from like Vegas and that were going to Dickinson, North Dakota, just because of the boom, because they were making more money up in Dickinson than they were down in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
because you got the guys up there; they're making more money than they knew what to do with.
Yeah, I'd rather just save my money and go somewhere else. I'm not going to pay some broad $1,500 for a couple hours. Fuck that.
Oh yeah,
fuck that.
Yeah.
But it's a good life, man. I mean, like I've said before, it gets in your blood, man. You get addicted to the money.
Mm-hmm. So when you go fly to the Philippines, where do you fly out of?
Dickinson.
Well, to where? To
Oh,
Minneapolis?
from Dickinson to Denver, and then from Denver to Japan, and then from Japan to Manila.
What do you? Is that on Delta out of Denver?
United.
Okay.
How many hours we're talking? Like 21 hours?
No, on this ticket that I got now, when I leave in October, I get there. Actually, it says in 18 hours, just over 18 hours.
But I mean, how much layover we're talking about?
Well, the flight from Dickinson to Denver is a really short one, and I think I stay in Denver for like just over 3 hours, and then I get on the plane and the long haul. I go across the ocean to Japan, which is like I think 15, 16 hours, and then I lay over in Japan for like a couple hours, and then I fly into Manila.
Damn.
It's
That
12 hours
sucks.
from Australia, from Cairns to Manila, and half an hour to Cebu.
That's not so bad.
Direct flight.
How many movies do you be putting in? Are you just like straight up knockout?
Oh man, I can't sleep on an airplane, dude. I'm wide awake.
Yeah, me neither. I can't sleep on them fuckers, man. I'm just waiting for the cut to go down. I'm like, fuck this shit. And these cunts just snoring away. I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah, dude, I can't sleep on an airplane. Plus, I don't.
I'm quite nervous on airplanes, actually, because yeah, I don't like them.
Fuck, man, I get so fucking dry on an airplane. Like, fuck, I just feel so dry when I'm
I usually try to get a good buzz. I usually try to get a good buzz on before I get on a long flight, and I'll go run in the bathroom and brush my teeth because I don't want them to smell the fucking booze on me.
No, yeah, because they're pretty strict about that.
Nowadays, if they think you're fucked up, they won't even let you on the plane, man.
No, that's what I'm saying.
And then I usually I'll get over to Japan, and I'll usually go in and get into my area, and then I'll go pay, and I'll take a shower and change into some clothes.
I'm actually taking like the flight this year I took in January to Cebu. It was from LAX to Seoul, and then from Seoul to Cebu. But this time I got the Eva Air from LAX to Taiwan, and then Taiwan to Cebu.
It's a lot cheaper, right?
It's not, it's cheaper, but it's just like I don't know, man. I'm not trying to be racist and all, but fuck, Koreans they're too like fuck. They look like dolls. Sometimes some of them look like dolls, man. They look too clean, like. And I just feel like fuck, like.
Hail, motherfucker.
Huh?
Hail.
Hail them, huh?
Well, see, I wanted to stay over. I was thinking about staying overnight in Japan because I want to go out into the city, and I want to find me one of them fucking places where you get one of them new room massages where the girls are naked and you have the showers and everything. And but I was like, I think I'm gonna do that on my way back.
Go for it, man. Shit. When in Rome, dude. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Todd, I'm down in the cities. Minneapolis.
Oh, you're in the Twins?
No, Minneapolis. Twin Cities.
Yeah, that's what I said. You're in the Twin Cities?
Yep. So for me, the best bet for me, I take a flight from Minneapolis over to Chicago. And in Chicago, I take Cathay Pacific over to Hong Kong, and then Hong Kong to Manila.
Yeah. It's not too bad, but when you're living in a when you live in a rural place like Dickinson, it costs you a little bit more to fly out of these smaller airports to get to a major hub.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I paid $645 for a round trip, and the one in January I paid $545, which was hella cheap. And this was Asiana, so like flights out of LAX, they're like so cheap sometimes. It's just amazing. It's actually cheaper to fly to the Philippines than it is like Brazil, and it's about the same about the same distance, or like Mexico or something like that. And Mexico's a little closer, and the prices are about the same sometimes.
I think I paid like $1,400 round trip. I don't even remember.
Jeez.
Did I tell you guys that I don't know if I've told you this, but I was flying back from Manila to Australia on Singapore Airlines, and we got halfway to Australia, and the plane just started doing circles, and I'm looking out the window going, "What the fuck's going on here?" So I pressed the button to call the lady to come down. I said, "What's going on? Why are we doing circles?" And she goes, "Oh, there's something wrong with the plane." I said, "What? What do you mean there's something wrong with the plane? What's wrong with the fucking plane?" She goes, "Oh, I don't know. There's something wrong with the plane. Look, we're dropping fuel, and then we're going to go back to Singapore, go into another plane." I said, "Fuck that." I said, "You're halfway to Australia. Just keep going." Keep going. Don't turn back. I was shit myself. I thought, what do you mean there's something wrong with the plane? You know?
Yeah, we're going to turn around and go back, and the fucking wing's going to fall off, but we can see the city fucking lights. What a bunch of fucking morons.
Yeah, I said, just keep going. You've obviously got servicemen in Australia to look at the plane. Keep going, man. I shit myself, and it just kept going round and round and round. And they head back, and for our trouble, they gave us a free meal at the airport.
Oh wow, they should
Well,
have gave you.
I was headed to Costa Rica one time, and we I got on the plane in Dallas Fort Worth, Texas, and I was headed to Costa Rica, and we're probably about 2 hours into the flight, and they did the same. They did the same thing, man. They said you, we didn't really know what was going on, but finally the captain come over the fucking intercom system. He said, "Yeah, we're going to have to turn around before we get into the mountainous area here because I don't know." He said something was wrong. It had to do with the electronics or something, and they were going to go back to Dallas. And I'm like, well, fuck, aren't we in South America? Why don't we just land somewhere here? Why are we going to go all the way back to Dallas?
Yeah, that's what I couldn't get over. We were halfway to Australia, and we were 6 hours fucking in. And that's what I said. I said to the lady, just tell the captain, just keep going. Keep going.
I don't know.
If you're going to crash in the water near Australia, because I know I'm going to be rescued.
Yeah, no shit. They must have weird rules or something where they got to go back to where they came from.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. I think that what they want to do is they want to swap the plane out at their airport because they can't do it in Australia because there's not a plane there to swap out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's what it was because they wanted to put us on another plane and put this plane in the hangar and fucking work on it or some shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I know all of you guys experienced that shit, but when the plane's about to take off, like don't you guys get like jet fumes inside the cabin when it hasn't taken off yet?
I get fucking nervous. I know that. And when they're landing, I get nervous too as well. I noticed these Asian fucking guys when they put that plane, they put that big bird down, they fucking slam that cunt on the ground. In Australia, they just put it down nicely, you know. I've noticed with these Singapore Airlines and all this sort of stuff, man, they slam that motherfucker down. You think, fuck, he broke the axles on this cunt. Who teaches these guys how to fly? Put it down nicely, you know what I mean? Just nicely. You don't have to slam the fucking down.
Yeah, nine times out of 10
you.
in America, it's just a little bump. That's all you feel.
They're nice, sort of straight onto the tarmac. But I've noticed that the Asian pilots, they really slam, and you can feel it too, man. When they hit the fucking tarmac.
They like to drift, man. That's what it is. They like to drift a little bit when they hit the ground. Them motherfuckers fucking Tokyo drift on that bitch. Nah.
Aerodynamics, man. I'm still amazed how they keep them fucking things in the air. Still just like, fuck. You know?
But yeah, shit. I think I'm the only one that's paying the cheapest for a round trip flight from wherever they are to the Philippines.
Well, you're coming out of a major hub, so yeah, you get some pretty good deals out there.
Yeah. How much are you paying, Jay?
Well, I usually get a throwaway ticket because I don't get a return. You know what I mean?
Uh,
I just get a one way and get a cheap fucking airfare like the Air Asia going out of Philippines within the 30 days, which I'm never going to fucking use. I just throw it in the bin just to show them so I can get into the country and I extend my visa. So there's no point paying for a return ticket that you're not going to fucking use. You know what I mean? Well, I'm ready to.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
They won't let you in if you don't have a return ticket. They won't let you in, or they'll make you fucking book one right there and then
I,
online.
I actually, the last time I went this January, I had a round trip ticket, you know, from home Cebu home, and I bought a throwaway ticket thinking I was gonna need it, but they didn't even ask for it, man.
Sometimes they don't. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes they don't. But the minute you don't have one, they'll ask for it. You'll be like, ah,
Uh,
I've heard that a lot. I've heard that a lot.
no, yeah, I'm like serious shit. Like they didn't even ask for it, and I was kind of like, what the fuck? So I just spent like $48, like for nothing. Come on, you know.
yeah, but you'd spend more if they got you on the spot there and hit the booker right there and then. You'd be paying more than $40. So at the end of the day, it's just there just in case.
Yeah.
It's like life
Yeah.
insurance. You never need it until you need it.
Yeah. Another thing with that fucking terminal fee or whatever, like
500 peso.
like the terminal fee, they like fucking charge you like 500 pesos for a terminal
Yeah,
fee when you go to the
yeah,
airport.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Like when I was leaving Cebu, I basically gave all my money to the girl I was with. Fuck it, I don't need it no more. You know, I just need like 1,000 for like the taxi, and that's about it. And I gave her the rest of my money, and
You
when I
didn't
got
have
to,
the money for it.
no, I was fucking panicking, man. I was like, fuck. Like
You know,
I need the money for the fucking shit. And then I was asking people like, hey, you know, like, can I have some money? And they were like, nah. And then when I got to the booth, they were like, oh yeah, there's an ATM right around the corner. I was like, oh fuck, thank God, because
you know what
I
I
had
did, right? And I thought it was pretty fucking funny. I always keep at least a couple of thousand on me when I'm leaving, right? Because I know I got the terminal fee and all the rest of it if I want something to eat in the airport. So anyway, I was walking up and I was thinking, oh, they're going to charge me for the terminal fee. And the security guy, the airport security, walked straight up to these two Korean guys and he's hitting them up. And while he was hitting them up, I just cruised behind him and kept going. I thought, yes, got him for 500 peso. Went straight fucking through. Oh, it was great. You didn't have to pay for the fucking thing.
Terminal fee. I don't think I've ever had to pay a terminal fee. Or
No, I
maybe I
have.
just didn't notice.
You know when you come in and they ask you for the 500
you
peso
have
when
to
you're leaving? Mm,
I
you
think
have
it's
to.
included in my ticket.
it might be. I got past it one day and they didn't even say no. They got straight on the plane and everything.
Because I've heard other people talk about the terminal fee, but I don't know. Maybe I did pay it and I just didn't realize it.
Yeah. That's why when I come over, I always go to the money changers in Cairns and just grab 3 or 4 thousand peso, just enough so I can get to, pay for food in the airport and get on a taxi and get to where I need to go, and I can take out money here. Something will always come up, and you got to fucking use your ATM card there, or get charged a fee, or use their money changes, get ripped off. Especially the money changes in the airport, they're the biggest rip off ever. I recommend no one fucking use them.
Yeah, I don't ever change money at the airport. You get scammed there. You got to get outside of that.
Yeah.
But I got a good deal with my bank account. I don't get charged international ATM fees. So every time I take out money, it's just a regular, like, I think they charge me $2.50.
Yeah, same here. It's not too bad, you know. But you know, it's better to avoid it and just prevent like shit like that from happening.
Well, And then if I use my credit card, because I always use my credit card to pay for the hotels, I don't get Capital One don't charge me international transaction fees or nothing.
Todd, do you give me a credit card straight over the counter?
Yeah.
You never had any problems?
Well, sometimes I have to give it to them when I book the room. If I'm still in the States, I give it to them just to hold the room. But when I get there, I just give them my credit card.
All right. Yeah, I always like to pay cash for everything. I just
You got
don't
to make
trust
sure
people.
you got to make sure that I know with me and probably with a lot of other folks that you got to call your bank and your credit card company and say you'll be flying and traveling internationally, so
Mm,
your card will work.
yep.
Because I know with my credit cards and my bank account, if I don't call them and tell them, hey, I'm going to be out of the country and I'm going to be here and there, as soon as I go to use it, they'll fucking shut it off.
Yeah, well, the first trip I come over here, I contacted the bank and let them know that I was going to the Philippines. And they said, yeah, all the rest of it. And then I got to Davao and I went to use my card and wouldn't fucking work. I was like, you're fucking kidding me. I had about 5,000 peso on me, 6,000 peso on me. I'm like,
Yeah.
fucking joking, man. I'm in a fucking another country and I can't even get my own fucking money out. So I panicked. So I had to go back to the hotel where I was staying, which I already booked online. So that was already paid for. I was there for a week in Davao City before I moved out to an apartment. So my card didn't work. I'm like, fuck this shit, man. And I tried another ATM, didn't work.
Well, can't you just call your bank?
But listen, this is what's going to put it. I had to call me bank. You know how they say it's a free number from overseas? It's fucking not. I had to use the fucking hotel phone and they charged me $50 for a 10-minute phone call.
Oh yeah.
And then they said, oh, but it doesn't say you're overseas, Joe. I said, I fucking rang you a week ago and let you know. I said, now this has cost me 50 fucking bucks. So anyway, they'd done something. They said, oh, we'll go down an hour of work. And I went down there and the money comes straight out. I'm like, you fucking bastard. It's cost me $50. It's 2,000 pesos for a fucking phone call. That's a lot of red horse.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't happy about
That,
it.
Well, they did the they
And,
did the
it's
same.
my first overseas trip too as well, and I couldn't get my own money out. I did panic a bit. I must say I panicked a lot. I was thinking,
yeah,
fuck.
that's always the
I
case
always
the first
usually
time.
I always usually as a rule of thumb, I always usually have about $2,000 or $3,000 on me.
But isn't that against the rules? Like how much money can you bring in?
No, because you can bring 10,000 under $10,000 if you come from the USA or Australia,
Ah,
and if you're going from from in their airport to another country, it's 10,000 pesos. That's the difference.
ah,
Yeah. But even then,
okay.
as a foreigner, if you open your bag and they look at it, and they see, 3-4 grand in your bag, they're not going to say shit. They're just going to look and just wave you through. They know it's your money. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
ever
what?
have it. I don't ever have it in my bag. I end up having to fucking throw a wad of cash in that fucking little bowl, and I'm watching it as it goes through the fucking machine because you got all these people in front of you, and your shit usually comes out on the other side, and it's sitting there, and you
Yeah.
got these people standing there staring at your fucking loot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just put it into my sock. But I usually just take like 500 bucks, five to like 700 bucks cash, and then when I run out of that cash, I just like Western Union myself, which is
Yeah. I've done that before.
yeah, it's like 10 bucks, and it's like a peace of mind because shit, like you fucking lose that money, like you lose those 4 grand, like fuck, man, you're gonna be like regretting it, like so
You just
I'd rather just
log on the Western Union, transfer it to yourself, go pick it up, done.
yeah,
I've done that
exactly.
before.
I've never done that. I don't ever use Western Union other than to send this girl money. I'll use that.
I would
But
do it. I mean,
That was my backup if the bank didn't work, right? I could have just sent it to myself through Western Union. But I wanted to know why my bank wasn't working, you know what I mean? I wanted to get it fixed. I'm like, fuck it,
Yeah, my bank's the same way, and so is my credit cards. If I don't tell them I'm going out of the country, as soon as I try to use it, they'll fucking shut it off. Sometimes the fucking bank machine will even keep your card. That's what you really don't want to happen. Is the fucking bank machine keeps your card? Then you're fucked.
Yeah, but you know, it's better to just do Western Union because don't you feel like a little paranoid walking around with all that money like in your possession, and then you kind of feel like paranoid to leave your house with a bunch of money like hidden somewhere and shit.
No, I don't feel paranoid.
I do.
Fuck, man, I'll go out to El Gecko Bar with 100K in my fucking bag. I feel paranoid when I don't have that much money in my bag.
Ah, shit.
The only thing that I try not to do is fucking pull it all out in front of somebody.
Yeah, you just pull little bits out at a time, you know what I mean?
Especially the girls. If they see you with a fucking wad of cash, dude, they're going. Last time I was at El Gecko, I couldn't get rid of these fucking girls. There was like 5 of them all over me, and I finally told them, I'm like, look, you guys are going to have to give me some breathing space.
Do you bar find these girls or like they'll just go home with you if they like you and shit or what? How
Oh,
does that
not
shit
at El
work?
Gecko Bar. El Gecko Bar's not like that. If you organise something afterwards, you get their phone
Yeah.
number and organise something afterwards with them, yeah, but not when they're working. It's just a
Oh, they work
social
for
Because I
bar,
had
drinks.
really.
I
Yeah,
had one of the little bartenders come to my room after she got off work.
How well it was just like it was no transaction. It was just like she just wanted some cock and you just gave her the cock or what?
Oh man, I kicked her down some money,
Okay.
but I just fucking told her. I said, "Why don't you come over to my hotel after you get off?" And she came over to my hotel, and actually, that was the night I met Stillman, and I was fucked up, dude.
yeah, because I tried to drag you up to fucking the club, and you said, "Oh, I'm fucked. I need to go home."
Yeah, dude, I'd been in there since like 10:30, fucking drinking.
And it was
I,
what?
I needed a rest.
It was like
Oh,
five
Hell
in the
with
morning.
I
it was
don't
late.
to be completely honest with you, I don't even remember fucking that girl.
Shit.
Yeah, I remember because I was going to take you up to a few other places. I said, "Oh, I'll show you these other places. You want to come have a look?" And you're like, "Yeah, yeah." And then I could see you getting a bit fucking too heavy. Your head was getting too heavy, and you thought, "Nah, fuck, I'm gonna go." But all right.
Yeah, dude, I was gone, dude. I was like, I just need to. I don't remember leaving the bar. I don't remember going back to the Mandarin. I don't remember going up the elevator, going into my room. I don't remember any of that.
You know, I've left El Gecko like that plenty of nights. You wake up in the morning, you're in your bed, and you think, "Fuck, what happened?"
I fucking
Yeah,
hate that shit.
you don't even remember how the fuck you got back.
Have a good feed, and you do it all again.
And then you're left wondering what the fuck happened to my money. Like, but then you realize you like fucking spend it all on booze.
Oh no, no. When I was at last time I was at El Gecko, I just used my credit card. I paid for everything with my credit card. I didn't
All
even
the
pull out any money. I just give them my card.
oh shit! Oh, you can open a tab right there.
Yeah, they don't let you do that.
Oh shit!
You got to hand over your card, of course, but yeah. There's one guy there, Todd. It was not long after I met you, man. He spent 80,000 pesos on ladies' drinks.
Jesus.
Yeah, in like 3 hours, man. He had them all around him. And I'm looking over, and Billy goes, "I don't know why he's doing it, but let him go." I said, "All right, then."
Were
He was,
were they all smashed?
no, because the girls will get fucking like a juice or something like that. They don't always drink alcohol. It's just called a ladies' drink. It doesn't mean it's alcohol. It's just you're paying for a drink from, and they'll have a little bit of alcohol, and some will drink juice as well in between, so they don't get too fucked up. Because that's why you see them. You can get one of them girls and say, "Oh, I'm buying you lady drinks all night." You give them 20 drinks, and they're still walking around normal. You go, "Oh, no, they're drinking fucking juice." You know?
There's one. there's one chick there, Jay, and I know you know her. It's not Billy's wife, but it's another woman that looks like she's related to Billy or Billy's wife.
Yeah, I know the
She's a,
one.
she's a
She's got
bigger
tats on
gal.
her.
She's
She's got tats on her.
Yeah, she's got big
Yeah, I know
tits.
the one. Yeah, I know the one. Yeah.
I always wanted to fucking throttle her, but she's a fucking shark. You can tell.
Yeah. There's this other guy that fucking she always knocks around with, his American guy. And he's always in there, I've noticed, and she always seems to leave with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just tell she's a
He
she's a
looks
fucking
like
hand.
he's
What?
got a bit of Sri Lankan in him or something, but he's American. But she's
I
always leaving him.
I mean, if he's Jamaican, you know why she's living with him. Fucking. Have you guys been to Bamboozers?
Yeah, I don't like that place.
You don't like it?
Nah. I think it's a fucking shithole, mate.
Yeah,
I don't like that one. The girls in there are fucking, they're not real fucking friendly.
most of those girls are taken already. They already have boyfriends and shit.
Oh, of course they do. They've got about 10 fucking boyfriends.
Exactly.
You know, another place I used to hang out too in Mango is it's not like a bar like Billy's or anything. It's just like an open air bar. It's right there on the main strip. It's down from that what is it, an English pub or an Irish pub?
Yeah,
it's a little hole. It's a little hole in the wall where you sit there. They got a few tables and stuff in there, and I used to sit there and stuff and pick up chicks, man, because they're all walking by. Just up the street. It's just a couple places down from the 7-Eleven on the corner.
Yep.
Oh, is it where they sell like pizzas and stuff?
No, it's a bar, but it's a little shithole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's moved around the corner now, Todd. That's actually going around the corner and down the street there. It's hunting dogs. They closed it down.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They've got a better place now. It's fucking huge. Nice.
Is it really?
Yeah. I'll take you down there when you come here. It's just around the corner now. They've got a new place.
Yeah.
And they got all new furniture, big ass bar. The bar's huge, man. I'm talking the bar's 30 meters long. Massive.
The last time I was over in Thailand, I met this English guy. I went out to Koh Chang Island and I met this English guy, and I used to hang out at this one bar all the time, and he comes up to me one night and he's all fucked up and everything, and I'm like, they got these what they call nipa huts over there. They're like on the beach where they don't have no running water or anything. And he was staying in one of them, and he's like, I've been hanging out with this dude for a couple days, and I'm like, look, man, I said, what's up with you, dude? You don't got no money? I mean, fucking, you look like you're rough. I said, don't you take a shower and shave? And he's like, man, I've been stranded here for fucking 3 months, dude. He's like, I just need to get back home. So I went and talked to the girls at the bar. They knew him. He'd been there for a while, and they knew him and everything. And I just wanted to see if his story was on the up and up. And the dude had I felt so sorry for him. He had bad hemorrhoids, dude. So he would walk around, and he would have fucking blood stains on his fucking pants from his hemorrhoids. Yeah.
That's fucked.
And I felt fucking bad for him. And I finally went up and talked to the owner of the bar. I said, is this guy for real? She's like, yeah, he's been here and he can't get back home. So I went and bought him a fucking plane ticket, and I gave him some money before I left. I said, take your ass home, man.
Where was he headed to?
He was going back to England.
Where'd you meet him, Todd?
In Thailand. He was stranded. He couldn't get back home, and I thought he was just bullshitting me at first. But after like 2 or 3 days, I realized after talking to people that he was stranded. He couldn't get anywhere. So I went over to the travel agency and I bought him a ticket and everything, and went back and gave it to him. I said, "Take your ass home."
Do you think he done it?
You didn't exchange like travel like contact information.
No, he went home, man, because he emailed me a couple weeks after that when he got back, and he said thank you and everything.
But he didn't even bother paying you back.
I didn't ask for it back. I didn't want it back.
Uh,
If I give someone money, I don't want it back. Just take it.
okay.
Oh, well, you know what? You probably saved him, Todd. Probably fucking saved the guy. Well, you did save the guy.
Yeah, you know.
Like a bad way. Fucking no one helps
Good
you
karma,
out.
man. Good karma. Do good things, and good things will happen for you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What do you think about Thailand, though, Todd? What was your opinion on that?
Oh, I had a good time in Thailand. I stayed at the White Sands Beach Resort. I had a great time in Thailand.
What
Met me
back
a
was that?
fine little
Is that
met
is
me a
that
fine
Bangkok?
little thick Asian broad, dude. I couldn't get rid of her, dude.
Damn. Hey, do you guys bother with like STDs and shit with these girls, man? In Thailand? Or you just wing it, like?
Just
Fuck
rolling the
no, man.
dice.
I wear condoms, dude. Stillman don't believe in condoms. I wear fucking condoms. Fuck all that.
Just rolling the dice.
What about you, Jay? You'll be rolling the dice. I know you do.
I'm alright. I've never. Yeah, I'm been fine, you know what I mean? But, you know, the worst thing to come out of it, not the worst thing, I should say, it's the worst thing. You'd end up with a girl that's pregnant. And you've got to deal with that. Honestly, next time I go back to Australia, I'm probably going to go to vasectomy. So I don't want girls coming up and saying, "Hey, I'm pregnant." I say, "Well, I've got a vasectomy, so it's fucking not mine." You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know, I've already got 2 kids now, so I don't need any more. You know?
Yeah.
It all depends. This one that's on the way, if it comes out, if it's a boy, I'll get a vasectomy. If it's not a boy, then I won't get a vasectomy.
I usually I'll wear if I stay with a broad, I'll wear condoms and for the first few days, and then I'll be a dumbass and I won't wear them. Like if I'm with the same broad, like 4 or 5 days into it, and then I'll start to get fucking paranoid.
I feel you on that one. Yep.
And then as soon as I
Especially too as well.
and
A
then
lot of
when I
guys
come
have been
back to the
accused that
U.S.,
it's
I'll go
their
to the
baby.
doctor and I'll get tested.
And it's not just that. A lot of foreigners have been accused. Oh, this is your baby, and they paid for it all the way through, and the rest of it comes out. It's not even their fucking kid. You know what I mean?
That's
That
what you get
happens
for
in
fucking with bar
Australia.
girls, man.
But that happens everywhere, man. Even in the States, even in Australia, man. Even if they're not bar girls. I know it's happened to some of my friends too as well. Now this girl's been a little tramp. Don't work in a bar, but she's been a little fucking slut. Oh, it's your kid. And the baby comes out. It's not even your fucking kid. It's DNA. It was paid for it for fucking the whole 9 months and all the doctor's appointments and all the rest of it. Turns out it's not even his. You know?
Fucking disgraceful, man. These fucking girls, man.
The young girl doesn't even know who she's fucked that many blokes. She doesn't even know who the father is.
And she takes down the most innocent, gullible fucker from the bunch.
Well, the thing is, they'll call all the guys and say the same thing and see who bites at it. That's what they do.
Well, I got a girl pregnant one time in Costa Rica, and she emailed me and said that she was pregnant, and I was in the Marines at the time, and I said, well, I can't come back down there right now. But as soon as I got leave, I went back down and I seen her, and she was pregnant, and I don't know for sure if that was my kid, but I mean, I said, well, what do you want to do? And she said, I want to have an abortion because it's going to be tough raising your kid here when you're not here. So I gave her the money, and I don't I don't know for a fact if she ever went and had the abortion or not.
Or if she even had it, fucking, or if she was even pregnant.
Oh, she was pregnant.
Ah,
She was a
damn.
nice broad too, dude. Damn, I spent a week and a half with that motherfucker. She had some good pussy.
Mm. What about Gloria?
All about
Oh, Gloria, she's good.
Man, you have me. She's in my mind all the time, man. I don't even know how she looks, but the way
Oh
you
man,
the way you made her
get your own
sound,
glory.
fuck, man.
Get your own Gloria, man. Lay off mine.
Shit.
beautiful Gloria, huh?
That that that's why I don't like going to like geckos. I didn't even bother going there because I don't know, man. I don't like fucking with like them crazy Filipinos, man. It's just not in me. Like it's not
When I
doesn't
dude,
that doesn't appetize me.
when I go to Mexico, I always find me an older broad, early 40s or late 30s, dude, that still looks good, got a big old set of titties. I always find me one of them broads and hang out with her for a few days because they treat you right. They take care of you.
Shit, well, I haven't been to Mexico like that before, but damn, dude, I can't believe you've lived more in the country that my parents are from. Like shit, I haven't even been there so that long. Like the longest I've been there is probably like 3 days. So I can't really get into like that deep into
Oh,
getting to know
I've been
Mexicans.
all over Mexico, man. I've had some good ass in Mexico.
Yeah, I want to go to Guadalajara, man.
I've been to
Or,
Guadalajara.
yeah, supposedly they have like the nicest girls in Mexico, but from what I heard, they're nice because they use like makeup and shit, and like the most
Oh man,
and like the most natural, like Mexicans you can find with everything natural is in
just,
Sonora. Sonora?
just when you, just when you think you've seen the best looking motherfucker you've seen, you'll see one even hotter.
Yep, of course. That's the Philippines, man, too. Yeah.
No, I think Mexican women blow the Filipino women away, dude.
Oh
Mexican girls are
yeah. But what makes the Filipinas is their attitude, their tenderness. That's what gets me. You know, can't complain with that.
yeah, but yeah, I
So
like the
Mexican
Philippines.
girls don't have that same fucking attitude, right?
Huh?
No, I've met some great Mexican girls, man. Great Mexican girls. They take care of you.
Shit. Well.
I got no problem with Mexican girls. Hell, when I was in the dude, when I was in the Marine Corps, I met this Mexican girl. She worked at a pharmacy in Yuma, Arizona, and she was a thick little fucker. Had a big old set of tits. And I used to go in there and just buy beer because it was close to my apartment. And finally, I said, I'm going to get this girl. And finally, after about a month or two, I started talking to her and we started dating and everything, dude. You can't beat a good Mexican woman.
Ah, I don't know, man. They're nice. They're nice, but shit in LA, man, it's kind of hard. A lot of bitches are stuck up here, man.
Hard. There's Mexican pussy everywhere.
Yeah, but everybody's stuck up here, man. It's LA, dude.
That's the
That's enough for
Western
your
No,
way.
ass.
I
Hell,
was, dude.
dude, come on.
I was
I,
driving down the four. I was driving down the 405 in my truck, man, and I seen this Mexican girl in her car, and I was staring at her, and she motioned to me. She smiled at me, motioned to me, and she said, "Pull over." So we got off the freeway at a gas station, and I started talking to her, and dude, it's easy to meet Mexican girls out there. They're
yeah
everywhere, man.
the older ones for sure. I'll give you that one. But like the younger ones, probably not. Yeah. I mean, I fuck with Central American girls. They're good too. I mean, they're Mexican, Central American, it's the same thing. But yeah, I fuck with this Honduran girl. Like fuck, dude. Pomeranian, they're a little psycho, but damn, they're good in bed. They know how to ride that thing, man. It's like almost like a Nicaragua. Like, man, they know how to take care of your like the man and shit. Like, the Honduranians, they have like they're short, but they have like nice asses. Like
I've
short.
never. You talking about Iranians?
Honduras.
Oh, Honduras. I've never been to Honduras.
Nah, I'm talking about here in LA. Yeah, but yeah, Central Americans, they're nice too. I think they're well. I'm half Salvadorian, so I can relate more to like my Salvadorian side than like Mexico and shit. But yeah, I mean, fuck yeah, dude. Mexicans are nice. I'll give you that one. But I'd say it's easier. I say it's easier fucking with like single moms here. Single moms and like older broads. The younger ones, they're like too stuck up, dude. Like serious shit. Yeah.
There you go.
Well, you got to have a little bit of scratch, man. Have a little bit of scratch. Have a job. Have a nice
Oh, yeah.
car. Take care of yourself, dude. You can get pussy all day long.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. But shit, I'm not the best looking motherfucker anyway, so you know I'm not one to like speak and shit. Yeah. My brother, he's always pulling ass left and right. I actually have a twin brother. This guy's a player, man. I'll tell you that much. Like this guy, every day is something new. I'm just like, fuck, dude, how do you do it? He's like, fuck, you know, you just gotta have confidence in yourself, man. I'm like, yeah.
Most
All
girls,
right.
dude, they just want a dude that can take care of them. That's all they want. Deep down, that's all they want. They want a dude that can take care of them.
Yeah,
They want that peace of
sometimes they just
mind.
want to fuck. They just want to fuck. Some of them do. Come on. Some of them just want.
They all love the cock.
They want the cock and then no strings attached. You know. I'll see you next time. If not next time, next life. I'll find something else like that.
I'm never getting married, man. I'm going to die with a big titty prostitute on me.
Never get married.
I want a big titty Filipina, man. That's on my list. That's on top of my list when I go over there, dude.
You dirty little sex pet, James.
Fuck it. Hey, at least I'm not like fucking Rick. Hey guys, you know, fucking trying to sound all sophisticated and shit, but deep down that motherfucker's like the biggest sex pet on the fucking YouTube community and shit. Like, man.
We're all sex pet. I don't give a fuck. I'll get a t-shirt made up. I'll roll right into the country with a fucking t-shirt on that says, I'm here for the pussy.
Hey, even Rick, he wasn't dealing with no Mexican girls no more. He was like, fuck this, I'm gonna go to the Philippines.
Yeah, well, he's out there steady banging. They're all out there steady banging, the whole fucking lot of them. Every man that's here is doing it. Whether they like to make out they're not on their channels and all the rest of it.
Yeah, and you know,
they're banging.
And well, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, like, fuck, there's some guys that you know, they fucking put you on trial for that. Like, come on, dude. Like, shit, everybody does it. I mean, you got people.
I look
like,
at women.
you
I
have
look
a
at
bunch
women one way. They're never yours. It's just your turn.
Right. And the thing is, like, even in Mexico, when I was in Tijuana, there's like a bunch of like white guys, fucking Korean, fucking Japanese guys, you name it, everything, man. I even see the fucking Filipino there, like, shit, like, you can't be like, you can't be you can't like claim a fucking race, you know, like, oh, you know, you're taking all of our Filipinos. No, motherfucker, if you want, go to our country, you know, do what the fuck we're doing. I mean, come on, you're trying to like,
There's plenty around.
yeah, there's plenty of them. I mean, shit, if he chooses you, she chooses you. I mean, shit, and just leave the race out of it. It's no big deal. I mean, shit. Yeah, you guys agree, or am I just like talking out of my ass?
No, you're right, mate. Mate, I'll tell you what, if these Filipinos got a problem with me fucking their women, they can go to my country and fuck all my women. I don't give a fucking shit. I couldn't give a fucking shit.
Right.
I really could not care one fucking bit. Go for it, and I hope they fucking love it. Because I love it.
Right. Yeah, that's what it's all about. You know, sharing is caring, dude. Like,
Mm.
shit,
It's
man.
like a cold, man. Slap on the ass, pass to the next place. It's like a cold. Let that shit spread around.
Yep. Peace and love, man.
So I actually had a Filipino guy say that to me next in the club. Boy, you come here just for the women. I said, no, mate, I come here for the culture. What do you think? I mean, fuck.
I tell them the truth. I say, yeah, I come here for the women. What, you jealous?
You don't like it? Too bad. It's your problem.
But you know, it's like, all right. So the percentage of women is like, it's like 60% for girls, 20% culture, and the rest for the beaches, right?
No, I
Oh
don't
yeah.
go for any of that. Just the girls.
Yeah, I'm not a beach guy.
But you just have to say, you know, just so it could seem like, you know, like you're somewhat of a decent guy, you know, because you know
You're a decent guy. We're out here trying to breed them out. Oh, that's
right?
pretty decent. I wish I had a couple more guys come over and help me do the job. It's a
I
big
just like
job.
to get, I just like to get two or three of them, have them jump up and down naked on my hotel room bed.
Damn, you serious?
Hell yeah, dude! I do it every time.
Uh,
I'll be in the room. I'll
I
be in the
fucking
room
envy
with
you
the.
guys, man.
I'll be in the room with the music going, and they're jumping up and down on the bed.
Shit,
Naked.
while I'm over here fucking with just one girl for like a month and a half. What the fuck, man? What the fuck am I doing? Jesus. Yeah, man. Like I said earlier, I seen like an older like expat. You could tell he was like you could tell he was doing it for like a short vacation because of the clothes he was wearing. But he had like two like nice fucking Filipinas, and I'm over here stuck with the one fucking girl, and I'm just like, man,
Well, how old are
what am
you,
I
man?
doing? I'm
How old are you?
25, dude. 25. And then
Just
and then
keep,
the and then
just keep working and
the
save your money, dude.
the Filipino that I was with, she was like every time she would just hug me, fucking like basically latch onto me and tell everybody like this is my shit. I was here first, like that. Like, I got this shit on lockdown, and that like at a certain point, I'm just like fuck, like I'm just like a fucking like a tool or some shit to this bitch. Like fuck this, like
Well, you are a tool. You're a walking ATM. What do you
right,
expect?
yeah. But yeah, I learned the hard way. It took me two trips, you know, to really get this shit down, you know. This next time that I'm gonna go, it's gonna be my way, not their way, you know.
Every time, every trip you take, you learn a little. You get a little knowledge, and you learn how to do it better the next time. You're still
Yeah,
young yet.
yeah, and a lot of people are bagging on me. Oh, this guy's a young fucking cat. Well, he can't get pussy back in his home. Uh, that's none of your concern. Fuck, like, I work hard, I save my money, and I enjoy myself. And I'm entitled to that, regardless of what the fuck is going on. Like, shit, I can do whatever the fuck I want, and always if I buy that ticket to fly over there, if I buy that hotel, I can do whatever the fuck I want because it's my life. You're not gonna tell me how the fuck to live my life. I'm 25, but fuck it. I love to travel, and I love to travel in the Philippines, and I love Filipinas, and that's what I'm gonna be doing. Who knows for how long, but I like it. I like it, and I'm gonna keep on doing it. And shit, I'm a select few. You know, like shit. I don't see a lot of 25-year-olds in the Philippines. I mean, I've seen a few, but it's not a lot. But you see, it's like just the select few. You know, that just say fuck it. You know, I'm gonna go fucking to the Philippines or wherever the fuck else they want to go. You know, it could be Mexico. It could be fucking Brazil. It could be the like Dominican Republic. You know, for me, I like the Philippines. I just love it. And you know, the words that I always use is like, oh yeah, my best friend in high school, he was half Filipino and half Salvadorian, which he was. And you know that's how I kind of like, you know, got interest, to the Philippines. Was going to his house, and his fucking house always smelled like fish, and they
Dried fish.
one of their own. I think that's what it was. When you're young, you catch a lot of shit, and then it like influences like what you might like later on in life. And in my case, that was it.
It's funny you say that because my next door neighbour was Filipinos, and across the road they were Filipinos as well.
What did you get along with? They
You
invite
know,
you to like their
we get along. We get
get-togethers?
along all the rest of it. But and funny later on in life, I'm here in their country.
Right. Yeah. And like eventually, I wanna retire in the Philippines. Like that's what I want to do. I want to do what you're doing, Jay. Like, but obviously, what Todd said, I have to fucking keep working, and saving money. That's definitely what I need to do, and what I'm planning on doing when I get back from the Philippines. But this next trip, I'm probably not gonna go for like, I'd say at least like a cool 2 years, 2 or 3 years, because I need to save. I need to save for what's next. Because taking like a month or two off, really fucks with like your income, especially your job. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you're not making money and you're wasting money, so you're just like fucking up your whole like budget. Yeah.
Yep. I understand where you're coming from. Guys, the show's been going on for a while now, so I'm gonna have to end it. I'm gonna fucking cook something to eat. I'm hungry.
All right, man. Talk to you later.
Yep.
See
I'm
you
gonna
guys
shut
later.
this down. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe, give us a thumbs up or thumbs down because any action's good action. Number one, boys.
Take care.